For the last several years, I've been blessed to be the National Spiritual Director for the Society of St. Vincent de Paul. I've talked about the Society often and my passion for its spirit and its mission. It was founded by Blessed Frederick Ozanam, who's depicted on this medal, back in the 1830s. He was a college professor at the Sorbonne in Paris and was passionate about his desire to really live Catholicism in a fresh and new way, to bring the gospel to the streets. He was engaged in a series of debates with a noted atheist of the time. And in one of those back and forths, the atheist challenged Frederick and said, "So what good is your faith doing for the teeming masses of poor people in Paris?" That question stung Frederick to the heart, and so he gathered a group of young men, college students, around a table, and it was there in a spirit of prayer and desire to live out the corporal and spiritual works of mercy that the Society of St. Vincent de Paul was born. It's amazing, within just a few years it had already spread to the United States, beginning in St. Louis. Today it is the largest lay organization in the Catholic Church, boasting almost 1 million members worldwide. When I did mission work in Dominican Republic, many of our communities within the parish had St. Vincent de Paul conferences. First goal of the society is to give glory to God. Second is the increase in holiness of its members. And the third is to serve the needs of the poor. I recently heard from Ernie, who is the head of our society here in Madison, and just detailing to me how much the need has increased during this time of COVID, and yet Vincentians throughout the diocese are heroically striving to serve people's needs in so many ways. One of the things that really struck me when I came to the diocese was the scope and the breadth and the depth of what our local Society of St. Vincent de Paul does and the commitment of its members. So I just want to give a shout out to all the Vincentians in our diocese and encourage them that even with the limitations that COVID puts on us, to keep doing those corporal and spiritual works of mercy. And I encourage all of us to support the great work of the Society of St. Vincent de Paul. I think it's the greatest lay organization in the church, this grassroots effort to concretely live out the gospel of Christ in serving our needy brothers and sisters. Not in a way of exalted condescension, but in being with our brothers and sisters, loving them, serving them, realizing our own poverty and our neediness before God, and coming with them into the glory of God's kingdom.